to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Stillwater. We are a diverse religious community seeking spiritual experience and all forms of knowledge in an atmosphere of acceptance, love, and respect. Our mission is to protect and perpetuate religious freedom, tolerance, and knowledge, to challenge injustice, and to nurture and serve one another and the wider community. This morning, our minister will be Reverend Catherine Shearer. We have musicians, Annye Love, and drummers, Donald Brown, Pam Brown, Barbara Red, Tana del Prete. Any others? Al Saloha. And yes, once again. Okay. I think that's it for the moment, and Terry has announcements.
First, a big thank you to Tana del Prete for refreshing our pulpit decor. It is lovely. Thank you, Tana. After the service, please join us in the social room for refreshments and conversation. Donna Sinnes is asking that the people participating in the hiking covenant group meet with her right after the service is over, before you head into the social room, for a 2-minute discussion. Please and thank you. 126. Yeah, we're counting. Today, after social time, we will have a forum. Drumming and rhythms. The leaders are Tana del Prete and Donald Brown. The rhythms are for beginners on up. We provide the drums, and come learn a fun rhythm and a song. The board is scheduled to meet this Tuesday, January 13th at 6:30. There is an agenda posted on the bulletin board in the social room. This Wednesday, January 14th, pack a brown bag lunch and join the women's luncheon group at noon in the church social room. For more information on that, see Sandy Schultz. The games group meets on the third Thursday of the month, so they're scheduled to meet this Thursday, January 18th at 7 p.m. in the church social room. They play games of various sorts until approximately 9, and for more information on that, contact Joe Melnick. Next Sunday's sermon will be provided by Reverend Susan Ross. Her sermon title will be Michael and the Open Arms. As she mentioned in the January newsletter, in this week, when we honor the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., I explore how taking a new name and envisioning the power of open arms not only emboldened his preaching, but his living and his dying. Can it also embolden ours? Next Sunday is our traditional third Sunday potluck. The theme is a fresh start for the new year. So bring a food to share that starts with the letters A, B, or C.
Good chocolates in there.
Ah, yes. The best category. Yeah, butter. Goodness. Yeah, I see, it's working already. Sunday, January 18th, after social time, Mike Smolin will be leading a demonstration and a brief workshop of CH Meetings, which is the app that we use for the church. So plan on attending that. The second annual chili cook-off, this year with karaoke, will be Saturday, January 24th from 5:30 to 8. The sign-up sheet is in the social room. It is also on CH Meetings. You can sign up there. $15 per person, kids under 12 eat free. We are vying for first, second, and third favorite ribbons. So it's all good.
The chili or the singing?
It's all good. The contact person is Lynn Little. And maybe me, so, now that I think about it. I did volunteer to help with that. Starting February 5th, Susan Bullard and Linda Smolin will lead a Thursday evening adult religious education program called Spirit of Life. Each session will explore a different aspect of UU spirituality. The workshops are designed to be welcoming to UUs of many spiritual and theological persuasions. What time is this thing going to be? Someone who put this in the newsletter.
I think 7.
You're not sure? Okay. More information coming on when to be there. Okay. If you have an announcement, please come up to a mic to make it. Not to discourage you or anything. It's just we want to hear you. I think it is discouraging her, but she's doing it anyway.
Friday night we had a discussion on the book Remarkably Bright Creatures, which was so fun. It was a really fun book, even if you haven't read it. This Tuesday, the League of Women Voters is meeting here. We meet here on the second Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Lots of refreshments. We're discussing the same book. So if you've read it already and you want to join another discussion, or if you haven't read it and you just like to be part of a fun fun book club, Tuesday at 2 o'clock here at the church.
Other announcements? Taki, you're up.
Thank you, Carrie. So this minute this morning is, we've had the word spiritual and spirit several times today, and this moment now is a spiritual moment, and it is a time to share whatever we like to that will feed that spiritual desire in us. And any of you can participate, and just let me know. It has to be under 2 minutes. Excuse me. So this one that I'm bringing this morning, I was doing a lay-led service here, and I asked Spirit for my opening chalice words. And here they are. In all things, there is love. In all things, there is connection, one to another. Humans, trees, animals, insects, grass and grains, sun and earth, minerals, molecules, all in motion, all in connection. There is only one song. We all sing our parts, desiring beauty, harmony, freedom to improvise, and all enjoy together. There is only one song. We all sing our parts, desiring beauty, harmony, freedom to improvise, and all enjoy together.
South African chant, sort of, that's very popular from, and the words are in Zulu, as far as I could tell. I got several versions of those.
Belly Mama?
Belly Mama. Sorry, wrong one. We're gonna sing Belly Mama, it's around. The next one's the other one. So, we're gonna sing it once, and then we want you to join us, and we're gonna split into 3 groups. And Donna's gonna take that group, Pam is gonna take this group, and I'm gonna take this group. So it's real easy, just fall right in it.
1, 2, ready, go.
Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, yeah. Bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, bele mama, yeah.
I forgot to say that there's lots of translations of what that means. One of them is, that I read, was beautiful mama. But the one I like the most, that you can interpret any way you want to, is call your mama.
Mama, we are here and we are calling you. Come join us, be in us and around us and with us. Is number 12, O life that maketh all things new.
Instead of Hillary Howarth, as it says in your order of service, Shiitake Mama needs to be making her way up here.
He was wanting to be with us all the time. He was sweet, he was nice, he was gentle-mouthed. And he was a chow, part chow, and his tail curled up, and people thought that he was a scary dog. But really, he was a wuss. So time went by, and Ed disappeared. And then, a new slide, please. Oh, I didn't put up the slide of Buddy. Buddy. New slide, please. This is Hachi. Hachi belonged to Doug's son, my soon-to-be, or maybe was then, stepson. And we went to visit Abe in Oklahoma City, and we went up to the door, which had a glass pane. And we knocked on the door, or rang the doorbell, and this dog barked, bared its teeth, growled, barked, threw itself against the door, trying to scare us away. And it absolutely worked. We backed off the porch and left. So over time, we met Hachi. We would go there, and Abe would be there, and then Hachi was okay. And more over time, Abe came to live with us and brought Hachi. Well, Buddy and Hachi, they were pals. Hachi was very smart. Hachi was incredibly, obedient is the word that I want, but that's not what I mean like obedient. She would do what you asked, she could learn what you wanted, and she was always there. She was stalwart, ready to do whatever needed to be done. And she also was kind and playful and affectionate. So, of course, she was the alpha dog, and Buddy was the other dog. Yeah, thank you. The other dog. So the Dalai Lama had said that he learned many things from his cats, and we learned many things from Buddy and Ed. The most important one that has come down to us through all this time from long, long ago. I was sitting watching TV, and Hachi came over and put her head by my knee. She wanted petting. So I petted her, and she closed her eyes, and she was totally into being petted, just blissed, being petted. And then I said, okay, Hachi, that's enough. And she opened her eyes and went over and did something, chewed on a toy or a bone or something. And then Buddy came up. He always followed her lead. And he put his head by my knee, and I petted him. Now, Buddy was a little needy. He needed, and every time I petted him, his eyes would go, is she going to pet me again? Is she going to stop now? Is she going to pet me? Is she going to pet me? And then I said, okay, Buddy, that's all. And he shoved his head under my hand. And I patted him again. And I said, that's enough. And he shoved his head under my hand. And I said, no, Buddy. And he shoved his head harder. And I said, no, Buddy. And he shoved again. And I said, no, Buddy, out, out. And here's Hachi still chewing on her thing. And he goes back in the corner and pouts. So think about this story. Think about how we have the choice in times of disappointment or discouragement or not getting our way or things didn't turn out the way we wanted them to. We have the choice to fight back, to feel bad, to be afraid, to go sit in the corner and pout, or like Hachi, to do something else. Well, we went to Iceland, and Doug's passport fell out of the bag, and we got there on Friday to fly out. No passport, we couldn't go, and Lynn and our other friends went ahead and flew off without us. So we went to the passport office, and they said, sorry, you can come back on Monday. So we said, well, we've done everything we can. What can we do now? So we rented a car, and we drove around New England. We visited all the states that we needed to visit for Doug to have visited every state in the Union. And then we met up with them in Iceland on Monday. And Lynn came to church after we got back, and she said, they got lemons, and they made lemonade. And what we did was in times of disappointment or discouragement, we knew to do something else.
It's time now for the offertory. Our church is supported by your donations and very much appreciated. A portion of our plate this month goes to the Seville Center for Child Advocacy.
So we want you to join us if you can. It's real simple. You might not get the words of the African words, but you will get the English words when we start that, so not too worried. Don's on a steel drum. I don't know if you all, he's really good on the steel drum. And we're delighted that he chose to play it for us today.
One, two, go. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Yeni kwenkos. Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Yeni kwenkos. Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. 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 Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Yeni kwenkos. Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Marching. We are marching in the light of the world. We are marching in the light of the world. We are marching in the light of the world. We are marching in the light of the world. We are marching, we are marching, ooh, we are marching in the light of the world. We are marching, we are marching, ooh, we are marching in the light of the world. Singing, we are singing in the light of the world. We are singing in the light of the world. We are singing in the light of the world. We are singing in the light of the world. We are singing, we are singing, ooh, we are singing in the light of the world. We are singing, we are singing, ooh, we are singing in the light of the world. Dancing, we are dancing in the light of the world. We are dancing in the light of the world. We are dancing in the light of the world. We are dancing in the light of the world. We are dancing, we are dancing, ooh, we are dancing in the light of the world. We are dancing, we are dancing, ooh, we are dancing in the light of the world. Drumming. We are drumming in the light of the world. We are drumming in the light of the world. We are drumming in the light of the world. We are drumming in the light of the world, light of the world. We are drumming, drumming, we are drumming, drumming, we are drumming in the light of the world, light of the world. We are drumming, drumming, we are drumming, drumming, we are drumming in the light of the world. See a hum. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Yeni kwenkos. Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos. Yeni kwenkos. Siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba. Hamba siyahamba kukanyeni kwenkos.
I'm going to talk about the Beatitudes today, but I am going to start with what I think just happened to us. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. The pure in heartness is that way of allowing yourself to let in beauty, to let in rhythm, to let in goodness, to let in life, to join in, which you did, to join in that pure in heartness. The world is the same as it was before they started drumming. The world is going to be the way it is when we leave here. Your life is still the way it was before they started drumming. But the pure in heart allow there to be those moments where when there is beauty, when there is goodness, when there is life, when there is love, you open and you accept it. It's an openness. And it was lovely the way you opened. It was lovely how that you did that. It was lovely. And you are blessed. The Beatitudes are about blessings. And it's not like, oh, if you do this, you will be blessed in some far-off life. It's if you do this, you will be blessed by this song and these drummers and this voice and your voice. And that's the attitude of the Beatitudes. The Beatitudes are a way of seeing yourself and others and the world in a different way. Much different than maybe the news you listened to this morning before you came, or read, or thought about. The Beatitudes talk about a way of being in the world where every part gets what it needs. And that just doesn't mean the parts on the outside of us and the people on the outside of us. It means also every part gets what it needs. Now, when I'm going like this, that means, okay, that's my responsibility to make sure that every part gets what it needs. And part of the way that it gets what it needs is I am open to when something that I need is present. And I take it in. The Beatitudes are about every age and everyone around you and everything in you gets its healing. Now, healing, I didn't say get healed. I said gets healing. That continuing process of continuing to heal. You know, sometimes we do it in layers. Some wound that we've had that gets a little bit of healing. And then we see it come back up again and, oh yeah, that part needs a little bit more healing. Or we see it in a person. A person seems to have gotten to a place where they are in a good stretch. And then you're with them the next time and you realize, oh, they're still in a place where they are healing. They need a little more. The Beatitudes are about every exile getting to come home. And sometimes it's not the home you think is home. It's you get to come home now, here. Where is the piece of home that is here now? Sometimes it's in the music, sometimes it's in the words, sometimes it's just in the atmosphere, sometimes it's because of the people you're sitting next to. The exiles get to come home. Come home. You know, you open a hymnal and there's your mother's name right there. And you're home again. She's giving you a hymnal to sing the songs from. And joy. The Beatitudes are about that the joy is its reward. You know, that it's not something that's going to happen out here, but that where's the joy in this moment? Where's the joy? Because that's where you get the energy to do the things you need to do that are harder. Be in touch with the joy that is present. Again, the world is still the way it is. I didn't read all of the headlines this morning, so I don't know exactly what it is today, but I know what it was yesterday and the day before that. Where's the joy? Not the joy that will come, the joy that's here. Again, the liberation theology from Latin America and South America. The idea is that we are liberated now to feel freedom and to feel joy. It's ours now, and then we are working for it to be seen in a broader way, lived in a bigger way. Every part gets what it's named. Every part has the joy of the moment and the freedom of the moment. The freedom of your mind, the freedom of your heart. Sometimes if you don't even have to feel like you have the freedom of your feet or the freedom of your voice, the freedom that you have to know that you are free, to be who you are in some way at this moment. And that being is blessing. A good person is aware of their goodness. That doesn't mean boastful, but a good person is aware of their goodness. So I'm going to start by reading the Beatitudes, and I want you to think about in terms of what happens to a good person. Your goodness, if you are in touch with your goodness. Now, I'm a good person, and I'm not so good. It's all there, it's all in there, all at once. The worst of me and the best of me is right here, as it is with you. So my job when I preach is try to get in touch with the best of me and speak from the best of me and act from the best of me. That's what I try to do. Sometimes I'm really good at it, and sometimes I'm not so good at it. So the Beatitudes. Now when Jesus saw the crowds, you know the drill. We're going to talk about God, and we're going to talk about the kingdom of heaven. Now, the kingdom of heaven, the way I see it, it means that place right now, not some far-off place, that place right now where there is home and goodness and love and care and blessing. It's here and it's now. Okay. When Jesus saw the crowd, he went up on the mountainside and sat down. And his disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, and theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Not will be, it is, now, in this place. Poor in spirit. Are you at all dispirited? Is there part of you that feels as though your spirit is low? Is there something you've read or seen or done or looked at or felt or remembered? Are you dispirited about anything? Do you look out into the world and see people who are dispirited? Theirs is the kingdom of heaven now. It's the place where the blessing is coming. Kind of a bold statement. Well, what kind of blessing? The blessing of being dispirited. The blessing of knowing that, a good person feels dispirited because there are things that are happening that harm the spirit. If you do not have goodness in you, you do not feel dispirited. So that's why the dispirited are blessed. That's why the dispirited have the gate open to the kingdom of heaven. You get it, you feel it, you know it, and so there is an opening. Yeah, strange. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. It kind of moves in the same level as that first one. You got to have a heart to know that you've lost something. You've got to have a heart to feel sad. You've got to have a heart to mourn. That means you've got a heart. But you're going to be comforted. Now, how are you going to be comforted? Because you know you have a heart. That's the comfort. That's part of the comfort. It's, oh yeah, I still have a heart. Oh, well, it hurts. Yeah, but I still have a heart. I'm still open to the world. I'm still open to what happens. I still feel it. And that is your comfort. You are still in touch with goodness. You are still in touch with your goodness. You are still a good person. Blessed are the meek. Now, sometimes we put meek with mild. For they will inherit the earth. How can that be? It looks like the powers inherit the earth. It looks like the most powerful, the most strong, the most strident, the meanest, the hardest, the pushiest inherit the earth. Except they are disconnected. Meek, humble means connected. I know my place. I know who I am. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. I am connected. I know what goodness is. I know what is happening. There is a humility, which means connected. I'm connected to the earth. A humble person is connected to the earth, is connected to the universe, is aware of what's happening to the earth, is so connected, is aware of what's happening to their neighbors. One of your goals that you set up in your visioning for this congregation was to be connected to the community and the neighborhood around you. That's humble. That's the kind of humble. That's the kind of humble that you will inherit the earth. Those who are connected. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. You know, from the goodness of your heart, what are you hungry for? What are you thirsty for when you're connected to your goodness? What do you want more of? You know, what do you hunger and thirst for? That's being hungry and thirsty for righteousness. You hunger and thirst for that which is right, from the goodness of us all. From a small child, you know sometimes when something's not right, and you really want things to be right. You want so hard, so much for things to be right. So what happens to these people who hunger and thirst for righteousness? They will be filled. Because, like with some of the others, you will be open to when you see what is right. You will celebrate in that. And again, will be a piece of joy. You celebrate when you feel it and see it and hear it and smell it. You will celebrate it and you will be filled when you see what is right. Again, it's a kind of meekness too, because you're connected. So it's like something right shows up and it's like, oh, yeah, that just fills me right up. Thank you. Yeah. But if you're not hungering and thirsting for righteousness, if you're hungering and thirsting for more power and more domination and more, you're not going to be filled. You can see that. You can see the people who are always striving for that righteous. Look at some of the leaders across the world, in our country, wherever you want, and you can tell the ones that are hungering and thirsting for righteousness and when they can be filled, and those who are not hungering and thirsting for righteousness, they're never filled. They always have to have more. They're never enough. It's always more. And since I can't get it out of their way, I'm going to take it from you. You're going to make me feel fulfilled. I'm going to make you do what I want you to do, or I'm going to send you away, or I'm going to bring you close, or I'm going to put you down, or I'm going to raise you up because I'm not getting what I need. Well, because you're not hungering and thirsting for righteousness, that which is right. And if you are, you will be filled every time you see it or feel it, even in a small way. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. Now, make this one personal. What's it like when you have no mercy for yourself? Where there's just none, where you're just really, really beating yourself up. Do you feel mercy? If you start with you, blessed are those who show mercy. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. And what's it like when you say, honey, yeah, you really messed that up. I understand you did. Let's see what we can do about that. Then you got mercy. Did you mess up? Oh, probably. You're human, and I'm pretty sure you do. But if you are merciful, you receive mercy. It's the same when you are merciful to someone else. When you say, oh, honey, that's really a mess. When you are merciful to someone else, you also receive mercy. Not necessarily from them, because you may have told them that they just messed up. But you do it in a gentle and kind and good way. And you do it because you're seeking righteousness, because you're seeking that which is right. Not self-righteousness, righteousness, which means that which is right. Blessed are the pure in heart. Now that's the one I started with, because you all were connected to some pretty pure vibes in your hearts when you were both times singing and drumming. I was drumming my foot, and my fingers were on my knees drumming, and that's that pure of heart. That's that, oh yeah, that place in my heart that's still fine. That place in my heart that's still open to beauty and to goodness and to connection. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Now there's that word. But what is that word for you? They will see wonder. They will see awe. They will see the glory of the universe. They will see, what is the word for you? They will see nature. They will see love. They will see, yeah, and we did. We did. We saw it. We felt it. We moved with it. We sang it out. Yeah. Blessed are the pure in heart. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Now, children inherit. And you know from many times that I've talked about this, that for me, God is that which is good, and God is that which is love. So you can move the word out, and you've got good, and you've got love. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be inheritors of goodness and love. Children of God. Inheritors of goodness and love. Now think about peacemakers. You know, some people want medals to say that they are peacemakers. No matter who gives it to them, about what. But a peacemaker is a strange thing, because a peacemaker is a person who, you know, when there is nothing going on, they are at peace. But a peacemaker means you're going to make peace. Well, that means you go where there is no peace. And you can do that on the inside. All of these have to do with your growth on the inside. And you can do that on the outside. You go where there is no peace. This morning there was just this agitation that I just couldn't quite, you know, it was like, okay, I got the pieces. I don't know how they're going to go together. I don't know. And, oh no, now it's, I haven't put my makeup on and it's time to go. And, oh no, I forgot to eat breakfast. And what am I going to, oh have something for breakfast, and then my brain's not going to work because I don't have that protein, and then I'm going to forget half of the words, and then, oh no, no peace. You get it? I needed a peacemaker, that sense of. So I sat down and I read the words, and I thought, oh yeah, okay. I don't think it'll matter. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. And I was back to inheriting really what I thought of was, I thought of you. And I thought of, even if you go the mess that you are, you're going to be in the middle of those people. And the wonder of being here is that as I speak, you give me this gift of being receivers. And it is such a gift. I mean, I can feel it, I can see it, I can sense it. Oh yeah, those people are going to be there. I'm going to be fine. Now see, that's what a peacemaker does. A peacemaker says, wait a second here. How are you going to create peace? A peacemaker. How are you going to create peace? And I did. It was that sense of, oh, yeah, I'm going to be okay. Even if I make a mistake and I get out of order, somebody's going to say, hey, that's not the way it goes. First we have to do this, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. You are often my peacemakers. I can just calm down and talk to you and watch your faces. Yeah. And you're going to give me things. Lots of people, one of the things that I get most often after my sermons are, I love the way you pulled in something that was happening and you pulled it into your sermon. Well, see, I don't see it that way. What I see it as, oh, there's something, now we're connected. Oh, you just gave me something that I can connect to. Oh, thank you. Here it is. I'll give it back to you. That's a piece of that peacemaking. That's a piece of that, really, all of them. And the last one's kind of a tough one. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness. When right doesn't suddenly just say, oh, well, I knew I did the right thing. I lost my job, or I did the right thing and they were really upset with me. I did the right thing and yeah, I know it was. And I don't have what I wanted from it. Well, it says the whole kingdom of heaven is theirs. Because your job is to do that which is right. Do that which is all of those other things. It's the last one. Is something fallen off? I think so. It's so light that it's hard to tell sometimes if it's still there, which is wonderful. That it's so light. Is it still working? No. Yeah. Okay, over my ears from the back. Like that? Okay. See what I mean? I trust you guys. You're going to tell me. Okay. So blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That means they have the whole thing. The whole thing. Think about how it feels when you do something you know is wrong. How does it feel inside you? Does it feel like you belong? Does it feel like you're connected? Does it feel like the universe is yours and the kingdom is yours and the queendom is yours and your home is yours? Think of how you feel when you realize you've done something wrong. The opposite is, think about what it's like to be you when you are connected to that which is right in you. right between people, right for the world. Maybe you're not going to get this outer reward or the medal to wear on your chest, but what does it feel like in you when you have done something good, when you have done something right? At that moment, you have the kingdom of heaven. You have all the goodness that there is. You are connected. It's your little piece of good, but you are then connected to all that is good, everywhere, over every time, in every place, with everyone. Every time you connect and you act out of your goodness, and maybe it looks on the outside like you're punished, but oh my goodness, your good is connected, and you are inheriting all good. You are connected to all that is good. You are connected to all that love and goodness. Oh, well, I could take those off. Okay, so I'm going to just read them over to you, but I want you to see if you can make them your own. Take them in deeper, because sometimes the Beatitudes are the kind of things that just flummox us. Like, what in the world is he talking about? It's such a strange world that I have no idea what he's even trying to say. So, start with a pure heart. Start from your goodness. Now, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the mountainside. In one part of Matthew, it says that the large crowds were from Galilee, the Decapolis, Jerusalem, Judea, the region around Jordan, and they all were following him. So when Jesus saw the crowds here in the Universalist Unitarian Church of Stillwater, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, the dispirited, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, the humble, for they will inherit the earth, because they'll be connected to it. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And it is so. Amen. Our closing hymn is number 331. And I like this title, "Life is the Greatest Gift of All." Oh, mothers of us all, we thank you for our presence with us today. And we are open to the blessings you have given to us. Amen.
And that concludes the recorded portion of our service. We continue with trail markers, which will not be recorded. You're invited